go ahead and unlock the stone weapons, but only the ones that I'm going to be using. So there's those. I'm gonna go ahead and unlock the basic weaving. And basic carpentry. Now, what that did, the thing that popped up, to get basic tannery, you need basic slaughtering. And when I said learn this, it said, well, you're going to need this, and then you can spend the points and go ahead and unlock everything, the minimum requirement to unlock basic tannery or whatever it is. And then it does it. So let's go ahead and get all the basic stuff under the campfire. Everybody really needs to just learn, because it's stuff that leads into all the other stuff later. Makes it a whole lot easier.
Yep.
And when I get to awareness strength 9 and 10, I can finish off that and be able to unlock it. So now we can actually make linen. I'm just going to say craft all. I'm going to stop it here in a minute once I have enough that it wants me to have. And it's going to want me to make the costume, pants, and shoes. They don't call them chest pieces or cuirass or anything like that when you're looking at it. All the chest pieces are just costume, even though they're functional and useful.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got the 20 that it wants, and then some, so just do that. And I'm actually going to go ahead and make the gloves because I can, and the necklace, and the ring. And then I'm going to go ahead and wear all of it. It's not the greatest, but it's a start. And it wants the simple bandage too, so. Which I'm just going to say make 10. Which I didn't have enough stuff to make 10, so whatever. Simple bandage requires linen, that's why. I didn't have enough. And you want it actually gave me damage so that I can actually use the bandage, and there we go. Now it's wanting us to do the foundations and stuff, so I'm gonna hold off on that for the moment and make me some other items that are useful. I need a wooden shield, which means I need logs.
Which means cutting down trees.
I'm not getting much in the way of logs. I think these smaller trees don't give any logs.
Yeah, the little ones don't. I'm not sure how big they have to be, but...
Okay. There's the wooden shield. Wooden bow. Wow, that procced a freaking epic version of.
Yeah, I got an epic on my pants, I think it was. Yeah, I got epic pants.
And I'm actually going to go ahead and make the stone arrows. I don't like the wooden ones. Actually, oh, I can't make the others because I need the handles. Yeah, well, let's set up a base to make the better weapons. So that's fine.
All right.
I don't need wild fruit on my bar, so I'll go move all this stuff over so I can have all my tools on the bar. Alright. I'm gonna go back here and see if I can pick up my campfire. Yes, I can. You want to come pick up your campfire?
Yeah.
Okay. And then we'll start heading towards that mysterious ruins, and we'll set up a little beginner base on the around the corner from it or something. Oh, and if you don't like the look of your mask, you can hit escape. You can go to game settings, and under language and other, go to hide mask and make sure the hide mask is actually on and confirm it. For some reason, it's not actually reading it right off the bat. So it's there. Another way you can do it is just hit tab and this mask icon above next to your name. You can make sure that's off, or you can turn it on there as well. Later on, the masks look better when they've got all the fancy add-ons we can later.
Yeah, you get to decorate them. And it's more than just visuals. I mean, the decorations actually add some things which are kind of nice.
Achievement reached. Okay, what was that achievement? Not exactly sure.
Could be just in butchering.
Soulmask, fusion of a week's soul and mysterious mask. This is the beginning of eternity and the origin of all differences. Achieve awareness rank 10 to unlock this trip. Ah, that would be it.
Yeah, apparently so.
Where'd you run off to?
Just ahead of you.
Wow, I totally flopped that.
Okay. All right, so.
And we are definitely going to be essentially killing anything and everything we can on our way to that mark. I would highly suggest anybody doing this game do that because 1, XP, 2, you're gonna need the materials.
And awareness, strength, and
yep.
The more things you kill, the more aware you become of your environment. The more aware, the more you can do, etc., etc., etc. So.
You know what? I am going to go ahead and make some of these building parts as we move. I'm going to go ahead and make 10 thatch foundations. What are you shooting?
Parrot, I believe.
You got it,
yeah.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Oh, these things are evil. Stupid bush dogs.
Yeah, very evil. We hate them. They're land piranhas is what they are.
Those flowers right there, those are herbs. They can help treat injuries and poison.
And early on, that's about your best healing option. You can make the simple bandages, but they mostly just stop bleeding. They don't really heal you per se.
Well, it does. I mean, it says right on it that it heals 20 HP over 20 20 HP every second for 20 seconds, but it's very quickly that doesn't do very much.
Yeah.
Okay, so there is the ruins that we need to go into, so figure we'll just go ahead and set up shop right here. Let me get my foundations. To raise them up out of the ground, you can just kind of look up. Where's the monkeys?
Oh, he was right over here.
Find their...
There he is.
Where's their thing? Because I don't want to get too close to it.
I don't know. Don't know yet.
Yeah, well, I want to find that, definitely. Oh, here they are. If you scan, they're on the other side of this tree, which means their thing is probably right in that spot somewhere. Okay, so I'll back up over here, and we'll just kind of build here.
Oh, yeah, here it is, right here. You don't want to show the people.
If you don't walk through these brambles, they hurt. And there's the monkey nest. And they gather stuff and you can loot it. It's quite useful.
Yep.
So if you build a base near there, it's very, very useful. So I'm actually going to go over here a little bit. And to raise the foundations up, you just look up and it'll raise them up. And it makes it easier to get a good foundation of things going. No pun intended. Now I forgot to check the setting to where they instantly are there, but they're essentially constructing and they start out at low durability. So you just got to work with it. And my suggestion is always to start out with like a 3x3. And then you can place your bonfire in the middle, which I will be doing shortly. We'll have the entrance over here. Okay, now we want to go to T. Start the bonfire. Let me go ahead and make some stairs real quick so that this works better.
Alright, I'm gonna make a couple of thatch boxes.
Okay.
So we can start putting things away.
You might want to move so I can place the bonfire right there.
Whatever. So needy.
So now we have our bonfire, and plop. And the first person that plops down a bonfire will get this person show up. Where are they? Yeah, there they are. Tribe system, and yes, we want them to join us. And it's the vagabond right there. And for some reason, the vagabond is always Vicky. And you can check out their inventory, or you can push and hold E and do a bunch of other things. If you hit tab, no, not tab, hang on. J and go to your clan, or L, whatever it is. You can see your person here. Their stats and whatnot. You can go to their items, their character, and she actually starts out with some pretty crappy ones, but they're not game breaking. So, first tribes member, and now we need to cover the bonfire. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hopefully make this work. I want, yeah, I think I want 8 of them. And then I'm gonna want 9 of the, where are they? The flooring. I'm just gonna do some of that. And I'm gonna need lots more thick rope.
Alright, so I got some boxes there. Started sorting out what goes where.
Oh, seriously? Can you move your boxes ever so slightly because it wants to be dumb? Like just these 2 on the corner. The hitboxes on these build pieces are kind of annoying. And see, now he could easily put them right back and it would be fine, probably.
Yep.
And I grab my patch things and hopefully... Nope, they're not going to snap where I want them to. Now the question is, can I... Nope. Yeah, it's not gonna work properly. So what I need to do to fix this problem, I need 2 more thatch pillars. And I need them to go right there. Then I can do that. And I should be able to pick these up, and it's just fine. And now this is covered. And then now it wants a crafting table. Of course it does. Or carpenter's table. Alright, so now this is going to be mined materials. So what we're going to do is we're going to say set storage items, and then we're just saying minerals and leave it at that. And then I can just hit G and it'll dump all minerals in there. One above it looks like that's going to be plants. And do the same thing. This is going to be animals. This is going to be building, it looks like. No, that's semi-finished, but it's got building in it. So let's grab the campfire out. And then we'll say that's semi-finished. I can dump that in there. We'll call this one medicine, because that's where bandages, those herbs, poisonous bugs go in. This one will say just food. And that last one over there, I'm just going to go ahead and grab everything out of it. And then this one's going to be building. And that clears up my inventory quite nicely. Also, if you don't want something to be moved out of your inventory, you can hover over it and hit Z to set preference on things, and those will never leave your inventory.
On an auto move, you can move them.
Yeah.
So that won't protect you from making a stupid mistake manually, but it will prevent you from hitting G and having things disappear, and then you go to get an item and it's vanished. Makes it a little harder to be stupid, which is not a bad plan.
So Vicky here starts out with some food, lantern, a shield, weapon, and tools. So right now, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go ahead and have her help us because we need some resources to build this up a little bit. So I'm going to go into Tribesman Work. I'm going to push the plus sign and then click Wild Collection, and then around the bonfire location, work goals, let's say logging, unlimited, and save. And I'm going to do that for each item. Bonfire, mining, save, and then wild collection, bonfire, harvest, save. And then she's going to just kind of wander around the area and pick stuff up and come over and drop it in these boxes. And we're essentially going to be doing the same thing for a little bit until we have
the super exciting part of the early game.
Yeah, it doesn't, once you get Vicky coming on, if you have somebody else with you as well, it really does not take that long to gather a bunch of resources. So
not bad.